Ramadan status support day 19. Run the tape.
Yo, like a Ramadan thing, on a different frequency for blessings.
As promised, I will answer the 10 best questions that you guys sent like 2 days ago. There was a lot of them, so I had to pick and choose. So here's the first question. Well, there are a lot of artists who I would love to collaborate with. I think the list is too long, but I always had a dream about collaborating with Sade. Amazing artist, so Sade would probably be one I would love to collaborate with. Next question. Oh, well, that's an easy one. For me personally, that was Tupac, Keep Your Head Up. It was actually a line where he said, they got money for war, but can't feed the poor. He said so much in like those lines that my mind was blown, and I totally fell in love with hip hop and rap. And you know, as an MC and as a lyricist, you always chase those lines that says so much, but you use the least amount of words to tell the story. Next question. Oh, thank you. Oof. Advice to a younger self. I would tell a younger Vakas to stop worrying so much about what other people may think about you. Try to focus on yourself, your own ambitions, your own dreams, and stop being your own biggest critic. Don't listen to that voice inside your head trying to put you down constantly. Yeah. I mean, as a Muslim, the most common and natural answer would be the Prophet, peace be upon him. I would love to see him. Next. What would I be if I weren't Muslim? Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I would be whatever I probably would be. But if I could pick and choose, I don't know. It's difficult to say. I think the most common thing would be to say Buddhist. I love spirituality. I love self-reflection and, you know, dig deep into yourself. And I think Buddhism does kind of that without knowing too much about it. Next question. Oh, wow. That's a very deep one. I don't know if I have the answer. Try to, you know, stay as positive as you can and take one day at a time. But most importantly, you know, I would say seek professional help. A lot of these things, they are really too hard and complicated to handle by yourself. So you need professional help. It's really important. And I pray and hope that you find sabr and the patience to cope with everything you've been through. And I wish you all the best in the future. Yeesh. That's a hard one. Actually not. Any given time pops up in my mind because I really love the guitar, the flamenco guitar in it, and you know the beat, which is really simple. And all three of us, we delivered on it like really to perfection. I love my own verse also. I'm out to fight the devil, but never fought myself. I read 1,000 books, but I never read myself. Those are good lines. Probably one of my favorite. Next one. Thank you. I'm driven by creativity. I'm driven by, you know, the ambition and ability to create something. Whenever I do something, it's out to prove myself wrong that yes, I can, when in my head I'm telling myself, no, you can't. And that's also the thing an advice I would give you is to find what drives you. I think I mentioned this before, but I'd rather do something that I'm naturally inclined towards, because that I will do even though people are not looking, rather than do something that I'm passionate about, because passion at some point will fade away. So do what you're naturally inclined towards, and you will always win. It was hard, but it was natural. Of course, it was hard because it's part of your legacy. It's part of who you are. It's been part of my DNA. I'm outlandish to the bone. You know, we all three of us are, and we built something. The Outlandish brand and what it means to people has surpassed us three as individuals. You know, and it will be there even when we're not here anymore. In that regards, of course, it was hard. You know, it was an emotional time to make that decision, but it was a natural decision because we had an expire date. You know, we couldn't continue anymore. We outgrew each other, and we wanted totally different things. And as many other people in relationships, we sucked at talking about things, which also leads me to a big problem there is in the music industry and the entertainment industry, is that we need human resource management people. We need psychologists in record companies and other places to, be able to cope with all this fame, etc. Because it messes you up. So, yeah, in that regards, it was easy. What makes me happy? What really makes me happy is when I am thriving, when I'm the best version of myself, or if I've fallen, or if I've made a mistake, or if I'm down in a deep hole and I dig myself out, and I overcome an obstacle. But I think you all have experienced that little split second, it's like a split second where you're genuinely living in that moment and everything around you just disappears and you feel genuine happiness. It's rare that I experience that, but sometimes you get that feeling and it can just last for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, where you're just like overwhelmed with a tsunami of happiness and feelings. You can just feel it in your body and then it's gone. Thank you very much for everyone who's been contributing so far. And remember, you can still participate in the competition of the giveaway, of the coffee giveaway. You can win my own blend coffee called Furnish the Future, along with a really nice Clever Drip coffee brewer. I'm gonna announce the winner next week. So donate $1, $2, $3, whatever you want to do. Write your IG name so I can find you and I can put you in the competition. Well, that's it for me. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.